Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name's Rex. In this video we're going to talk about my first race with my Mini M08 here. Actually my first race in more than 10 years and my first race at this track. So anyways, let me get to it real quick. It's a long story and it's kind of intertwined with a whole bunch of other parts of another story. So I've been in 2 races now. At the time of making this video, this current recording, I've been in 2 races. I've been in this club race that I'm about to show you, and then I've been in a trophy race as well. And it's all kind of interconnected. I was out one night, I think Thursday or Friday, I don't know, and I was at the track playing and just enjoying the car. And it turns out that I had met somebody there who watched my Mini video. Andy's his name, and he showed up at the track and he's playing with an M07, a Mini and M07. I was there, I was playing with my car, and I noticed that there was another Mini on the track, which kind of got me excited. I was like, hey, there's another Mini on the track. It's a cool looking yellow thing. And I was watching it get around. It looked like the driver had an understanding of what the car needed to do, but the car itself didn't look like it was allowing itself, the driver, to get what he wanted done. And I was excited there was another Mini there, and with a race coming up, I was hoping maybe we can get more Minis in. So when he came off the driver's stand, I approached him and sort of asked him some questions and introduced myself, and he told me he recognized me from a YouTube video, which was really cool, and he's there to play with the Mini. And anyways, back to the car. We had decided that maybe he should try a couple of different things. He had the stock suspension at the moment, which in my videos I'd show was very, very soft. A little bit too soft for the carpet. So the stock springs that come with these Minis, the M07 and the M08, are way, way too soft. So we messed around with his car just a touch, and he was enjoying himself throughout the night. That night was a club race apparently for 21.5 cars, I believe it was. And I've got footage of that. I don't know if you guys want to see it or not, but I've got a lot of racing footage. It's just, I don't want to flood my page with racing footage if half of you don't want to watch it. I don't know. Let me know. But it was only supposed to be 21.5 touring car racing that night. But Andy, who was there, came by and he said, hey, can we race Mini? Are you interested in racing Mini? I said, well, there's only 3 of us. Plus, I'm running the incorrect motor. It's not like I was running a faster motor. The 17, I'm running the correct motor now, which I had to put in for the trophy race, and we'll talk about that probably for the trophy race. So I had a 17.5 Hobby Wing in here, but it was much slower than Barrick, who's the other Mini driver. It was much slower than his 21.5 motor. And Andy had an even slower motor than me. He had some, I don't even think it was censored, but he had some brushless system for sure, but it was one of those fluorescent orange ones that you see everybody buying, and that was extremely slow. So it was really unmatched, but he didn't care. He said, listen, I don't care, I just want to race, I just want to get on track. And I said, that's pretty cool. Yeah, okay, I'm down, I'm in. Just I gotta borrow a transponder from somebody. If I can find a transponder to borrow, then I'm in. Luckily I did get a transponder to borrow, and I was in the race. Well, it was really, really fun. It was really cool. It was only 3 of us, but we still had a lot of fun. And I wouldn't say I was racing anybody, because there was 3 heats, and the heats are what qualify you for your position in the final race, whether it's C main, B main, A main. But there's so few of us, there's only one main race meaning. So we did 3 heats, and I qualified second in all 3 of them. I feel like I did really good in the beginning of the first heat. And then things started going downhill after. And it was a collection of my nerves as well as the tires. So I've got new tires on here. Well, they're not new, but they're new-ish. They've been broken in already because of the racing on Trophy Race. So these were fairly new tires before the Trophy Race. They were run maybe for 1 day of running. This is important. Okay, let's continue. The first heat, I felt like I did really good, and then I didn't do so well in the second half of the first heat, and then it wasn't so great for the rest of the heats at all, and the race was also very terrible. And I feel that way because I could tell my times were slower and slower as I kept on going on throughout the night. And I thought it was my nerves, but later found out that my tires had a large role in that. And that started happening in the second half of the first heat. You'll start to see I'm just not taking the corners the same, and I'm not making them the same. I'm not as consistent as I was. I believe I was trying to do similar things with the controller and the transmitter, but the car just wasn't reacting the same as in the first half of the heat. And that was confirmed in the second and third heat as well. Now, unfortunately, I do not have footage of the second and third heats. I was just sort of really concerned about my car not feeling right, and I didn't even think about the camera on my head. I just totally forgot. I'm sorry. But I did get the first heat, and I also got the main race. So on the main race, you'll actually hear me shout out to my friend Guy, who was trying to help me fix the car, and I kept shouting to him that it's ridiculous, it's inconsistent. When we're adding grip, it'll flip, but then when we take away that extra grip that we added, the car is sliding everywhere and it's loose. And little did I know, it was because of the tires. Yeah. Well, other than the tires, other than my excuse of the tires, I'm going to say that my nerves were a huge play. And I say this, I said the second half of the first heat originally was starting to get bad because my nerves started getting really bad then. At the beginning, I was like, okay, whatever, we're just playing. Let me just go slow around the track. Let me expect to go slow. And because I was going so slow around the track at the beginning, or trying to go so slow, I think I was doing decent. I was doing all right. And that caused Barrick, who was behind me, I think to have pressure put on him, and he was overdriving his car to catch up to me. And that started making me think while I was driving, and that was not good. And that's when I was thinking a little bit too much, and halfway through the race, I started driving like junk. Yeah, it's really, really good, really fun. So I'm gonna do it this way. I'm not going to narrate every single race video I do. I'll try and narrate the main trophy race video, but I've been realizing that if I make all the videos I do make, plus I do my real life, plus everything else, and I try to narrate every one of these racing videos, it's gonna take a long time to get these videos up. So I'm not gonna narrate every video. I think right now I'm only gonna narrate the main trophy race video, which is not here yet. So we're doing this intro video, which is really long already, probably like 5 to 10 minutes already. And then we're going to go into the first heat plus the main race. So this will be a long one. Enjoy, guys. If I remember anything, I will write it in the text in the video. Yeah.
All right, let's hear you guys. All right, it's a 5-minute race. Please, can I get some marshals from the last race, please? Perfect. The running order will be Rex, Andy, Barrick. It's if march start. If you see someone that's quicker than you, please let them go, let them go, let them go. You're racing your own clock. Thank you, Paulo. Okay, marshals ready, drivers ready, Rex on the tone. Andy, Barrick. Wow, look at Barrick and Rex. They're 13-7, 13-8.
After 38 seconds, the top drivers are Rex Elliott in first place, followed by Dirk in second place, followed by Andy in third place.
Wow, Barrick got it down to 32.
After 1 minute 16 seconds, the top drivers are Rex Elliott in first place, followed by Dirk in second place, followed by Andy Wong in third place.
Right in front.
Three minutes and 10 seconds left. Rex, Barry, Andy, it's a running order. Barry did it 12-8.
Damn.
After 1 minute 54 seconds, the top drivers are Rex Elgin in first place.
12-8, what the hell?
3 minutes left, followed by Andy Wong in third place. After 2 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Rex Elgin in first place, followed by Dirk in second place, followed by Andy Wong in third place.
Oh shit. Sorry. Oh my god, that was terrible.
Two minutes left. Yep, here. Yeah, the top racing. And after this, USGT. Chris, it's going to Raceway. Us. Ooh, thank you, Chris, for coming.
After 3 minutes 11 seconds, the top drivers are Dirk in first place, followed by Rex Elgin in second place, followed by Andy Wong in third place.
One minute and 15 seconds left.
After 3 minutes 49 seconds, the top drivers are Dirk in first place, followed by Rex Elgin in second place, followed by Andy Wong in third place. 1 minute left. Seconds left.
Yada. It's doing very well.
After 4 minutes,
Yep.
Jersey, it's not bad
in first place,
as well.
followed by Rex Elgin in second place, followed by Andy Wong in third place.
Wow, Andy, the first time racing here, it's not slow already. Very consistent.
15 seconds
But
left.
yes, we have some very fast mini drivers here. Barrett, it's one of them. Rex, it's one of them. Chris, it's another fast guy.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go, 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 go. You guys are not done, not done, not done.
Shit.
You guys are not done yet. Go, 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 go. Marshall, Marshall, Marshall. Thank you, Marshall. Thank you. You guys are all done. Barrett took this one 23-5.
Ooh, nice,
12.
Barrett.
Rex 22-5, 12. Andy 21-5, 21. Not bad at all.
Andy, I'm gonna give you a better body.
Woo.
GTP 1. Race order.
Bet you do widening your stance.
Any spot. You guys can have
I for this I'm gonna try and stand where I like to stand.
Yeah.
Why are you not going? What the?
All right, we have everyone out there.
My car's not working.
Let's get them going. What's going on, Rex?
My car's not working.
Uh-oh.
Oh, don't just give him a
I'll give you a last
mercy minute.
Last mercy minute.
What's the matter?
Oh no. It's not working. Now it is. I don't know what was happening. The electronics weren't turning on. But now it is. I don't know.
Release connection, dude.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I hope it's not going to fuck me up in the middle of the race now.
Don't think like that. Just go.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, I think I'm out. Something's going on. I don't know. It does for a second and then it stops. Nothing changed since the last time. I'm confused.
Is there a loose receiver wire maybe?
Yeah, I'm gonna check that right now.
Battery's plugged in. Right polarity.
Red, positive. Yeah, that's on. Off. On.
So the light on the speed control's on. I can see the little light there, but there's no power. Is it 2-1 maybe? Is it overheating? No.
Oh, because I just started it again. And it was working.
Go!
All right, I need some marshals, please. Okay, marshals ready, drivers ready. Barrett, less than 5. Rex, Andy.
After 38 seconds, the top drivers are finished in first place, followed by Rex Elliott in second place.
Not enough sauce.
Followed by Andy Mack in third place.
I screwed up, Guy. I screwed up. Not enough sauce. Yeah. Sliding all over the place. Keep it rotating. Yeah, okay.
After 1 minute 16 seconds, the top drivers are here in first place, followed by Rex Elliott in second place, followed by Andy Mack in third place. After 1 minute 54 seconds, the top drivers are here in first place, followed by Rex Elliott in second. 3 minutes left, followed by Andy Mack in third place.
What a clean race so far.
3 seconds. The top drivers are here in first place, followed by Rex Elliott in second place, followed by Andy Mack in third place. Wow. 2 minutes left. minutes 11 seconds. The top drivers are here in first place, followed by Rex Alou in second place, followed by Emmy Wong in third place.
You heard it right. Rex is trying to improve. Well, his run.
After 3 minutes 49 seconds, the top drivers are here in first place, followed by Rex Alou in second place, followed by Emmy Wong in third place. 1 minute left. Five seconds left. After 4 minutes 27 seconds, the top drivers are here in first place, followed by Rex Alou in second place, followed by Emmy Wong in third place. 15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What do I call your name? Rex, Andy, you're done. You guys are on a Eric took this one. 23.510. Rex 22.506. Andy 25.01. US